the dazzling Las Vegas streets, it catches the eye of visitors. This futuristic vehicle is a robotaxi, a driverless car piloted by artificial intelligence. The service launched by Amazon allows users to ride for free, as it's still in its testing phase.
So I'm super comfortable with it. I love it. It's amazing.
I would like this to be our next car. Yeah.
Now it's our turn to see what it's like to ride in the back of this taxi.
Please fasten your seatbelt.
Start to ride.
A system of lasers and cameras around the car helps guide the vehicle in traffic. It uses its blinkers to signal when it wants to change lanes or turn, and stays well within the speed limit. No need for the driver's spot, passengers seat facing one another.
The passenger has absolutely no control over the driving. On the screen on my side, there's simply music, the option to adjust the air conditioning, and in case of a problem, the option to ask the vehicle to pull over to the side.
Los Angeles, Miami, Austin. Robotaxis have been popping up all over America's urban landscapes. 3,000 are already on the roads. Developers like Google, Amazon, Hyundai, and Tesla, heavyweights in the tech and auto industry, are battling it out in a market estimated to be worth $50 billion annually. However, these vehicles frequently make headlines. Accidents, driving the wrong way, or not even being able to detect fresh concrete. The question remains, are these robotaxis better drivers than actual humans? In Phoenix, we meet up with James, a frequent user of driverless taxis. He uses the Google self-driving car affiliate, Waymo, to run errands several times a week.
We can see all the vehicles around us, too. You can see this car has its hazard lights on, and then it's even recognizing construction cones in that lane.
According to him, the service does have many pros. It's slightly cheaper than other ride-hailing options and leaves a good impression in terms of safety.
It uses its turn signal every time. It doesn't go over the speed limit. I've never seen my Waymo accidentally texting or distracted. It consistently makes a good decision, cautiously, but not overly cautiously.
Waymo states that its vehicles are 9 times least likely to get into major accidents compared to human drivers over the same distance. The company has even been given the green light to drive on highways and go to the airport, a first in the United States. In January 2025, a fatal accident was reported, but the other driver was at fault. Crashes do occur, but they are often minor collisions like in this case.
You see that, guys? They crashed.
In response, the company highlights these videos of their vehicles braking suddenly to avoid a motorcycle accident and swerving away from a person falling from their scooter. However, during our filming, we encountered several problems. First, in this construction zone.
It doesn't understand the situation because there's actually a traffic officer with a sign and the car won't move forward.
And it's not the first time this has happened.
Sorry about that. I'm sorry.
These are the worst parts ever. They're not smart.
A little later, the vehicle detects this barrier much too late.
Whoa.
And then drives around it, violating the traffic rules.
This is a textbook example because the car just did something that violated the rules of the road. It was dangerous. Luckily, nothing happened, but clearly there are a number of areas that could be improved.
So can automated vehicles be considered reckless drivers? Police are wondering the same thing. Here, an officer pulls over a Waymo. An employee talks to the police officer over the phone.
Hi! Yeah, this is Officer Hines, Phoenix PD. Yeah, there's like a little bit of a construction area, and it went into opposing lanes of traffic, which is real bad.
In California, police will soon be able to issue tickets to robotaxis, like here where one drives through a crime scene.
What is that Waymo doing?
Waymo is also under investigation for failing to comply with the requirement to stop when school buses are dropping off or picking up children. The company issued a recent update, making the cars act more human, for example, forcing itself into traffic rather than waiting several minutes. But the absence of a driver could result in other problems.
Why are you in it?
Like here, a woman discovers a man hidden in her robotaxi. The danger can also come from passengers. Human error, not so easy to avoid. The Chinese robotaxi giant Baidu has launched its services in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, with plans to tackle the European market next. They've teamed up with Lyft, aiming to roll out their automated taxis to Germany and the UK in 2026.